A mainstay in Jupiter. It's free to enjoy and it helps countless animals. Busch Wildlife Sanctuary plans to move to a whole new location, but there are some challenges ahead.
Yeah, so a plan to build a soccer complex at the same Jupiter Farms proposed site, it was voted down last year, so Wildlife Sanctuary staff then pitched their plan of what they think will be a great fit. Opening the gate to Busch Wildlife Sanctuary's future.
This, of course, will all be updated.
Here on this 19.4-acre land at Rocky Pines and West Indiantown roads in Jupiter Farms. Can you envision the bears, the panthers, the skunks, the birds, the snakes, everything here?
Absolutely.
Sanctuary Executive Director Amy Kite showed WPTV the site she hopes to move into next year.
We just need more space. We're getting more animals, we're seeing more visitors. We just really need to expand and grow. And as with anybody wants a place to call their own.
That place right now is the sanctuary's long-standing home here in West Jupiter, currently leased from the Loxahatchee River District. You can see the families visiting the foxes, panthers, even bears here. At the Rocky Pines Road site, there's work to be done. Oh, how Kite agrees.
I'm very excited for the day that hopefully it'll be like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and you just open the gates and it's just this wonderment.
Yeah, pretty cool. WPTV News Channel 5's Daniel C. joins us now in studio. And Danielle, Busch Wildlife is breaking ground on a new facility, and word is it'll be much bigger.
Chris Holney is actually going to be double the size of their current facility. The space is located on Rocky Pines Road and West Indiantown Road in Jupiter Farms. The executive director says it will include 5 wetlands and hundreds of native trees and plants, providing even more space for the animals and for the visitors. Right now, they're leasing that current property from Loxahatchee River District, so they're excited to finally be moving into their forever home.
It really gave us an opportunity that we didn't have with the current Busch Wildlife. That was a growing phase. Now we've got our own doors, we've got our own property, and this is a way to really set it up the way we always wanted to. June 30th, 2022, 3:47 a.m. First truck rolling in. Coming over to the pump for the welcome center. All right, here we go, bears. Your new house going in. Day for Busch Wildlife Sanctuary. It marks 100 days since our first pour at our new Rocky Pines campus. Love to show you around and show you all the progress we've made so far. The new largest building on the Rocky Pines campus is the Cornelia T. Bailey Environmental Education Building. It will house our education department, our welcome desk, our souvenirs, our animal commissary, and all of our administration. This is actually the crown jewel of the new Rocky Pines Busch Wildlife Sanctuary campus. This enclosure here is for our bobcats, and there's actually 2 yards for them, but it's kind of like a 4-leaf clover. We've got a centralized kitchen, and our bobcats, our bears, our panthers, and our otters will all have their habitats off of it, making it the crown jewel. So these are gonna hold up the front porch?
Yeah, they're out there on the front. Let's do this side.
Okay.
The other ones go there.
It is October 17th, 2022. Just thought we would give you an update on the interior workings of what's happening at the new Rocky Pines campus for Busch Wildlife Sanctuary. Good morning, how you guys doing? Good, thanks. This will be our lobby where people can drop off wildlife in need. We'll have a public restroom, and we also have our exam room. There'll be a window here, one-way glass, so that folks can look in and actually see the animals having their exams. Go for it, sir. Right there. So this is, you walk through this door here, we'll have our pharmacy right on the back side of this wall. And we have our 2 intensive care units. Right now, thinking 1 for birds and 1 for mammals, but we'll see once we are actually using them how that works for us. This big, beautiful porch will be utilized for getting animals used to being out into this weather again. So they'll move from an intensive care unit out to the porch and then out back to some of our rehabilitation enclosures. I am standing in front of our Cornelia T. Bailey Environmental Education Building. This will house not only our animal commissary, our admin offices, our discovery center, and our welcome center. So out here at the new Rocky Pines campus of the Busch Wildlife Sanctuary, and it's a really cool day for us. Yesterday, we actually laid our very last cinder block for all of our buildings. And now this morning, we have this awesome crane out here, and we're actually lifting up the next level of the Mary Alice Fortin Educational Amphitheater. So we've got this big heavy timber construction going on, and first layer has been in place. Now the second layer is going up, and then we'll actually start getting the roof trusses in. This is so important to us because this is really going to allow us to expand our educational opportunities as well as bring in other revenue sources for the sanctuary by doing fundraising events, hopefully hosting weddings and different cultural experiences here. So it's a great day for us, and we hope we continue to push through, and we'll see you guys out. Update about the new Busch Wildlife Sanctuary for you. I am standing in our new Fortin Family Foundation Amphitheater. This will hold 3 times as many guests to come to all of our public programming. We also are going to be unveiling our new wildlife rehabilitation complex, which is 4 times the size, giving us even more opportunity to help care for all of the patients that come into us, as well as preventative care for our animal ambassadors. We have our large mammal complex, which will house our bears, our panthers, our otters, and our bobcats, and serve as a hurricane shelter for all of our other animals when a storm approaches. There's the new beautiful small mammal complex, which has been sponsored by the McGill family, and that is going to be rotating exhibits, not just of our wildlife, but also offering it up to other local animal groups so that they can come and you can learn about their animals as well. The Lloyd Schiller Reptile Complex will be housing not just our snakes, but also we'll have our gopher tortoise burrow for kids to explore and a new amphibious tank for our baby alligators. The Cornelia T. Bailey Environmental Education and Welcome Center is going to be the main focal point of our new campus. It will house our Discovery Center, our souvenirs, all of our administration offices, and our commissary, which will feed all of our wonderful animal ambassadors. So the biggest change you might notice about Busch Wildlife Sanctuary is we have a new name now. Instead of being Busch Wildlife at the Loxahatchee River District, we will be Busch Wildlife Sanctuary at the Abramson and Schlager Reserve, thanks to a generous gift by wonderful long-term supporters of Busch Wildlife.
Animals are on the move at Busch Wildlife Sanctuary. The beloved sanctuary is moving from its home in Jupiter to a larger facility about 5 miles away. As Caleb Califano reports, this move has been years in the making.
Well, for the past few days, Busch Wildlife Sanctuary has been in the process of moving all their animals to their new location right here off of Indiantown Road. And this morning, they moved some of their largest animals. That's right, it's the bears and alligators. All this morning, they were in the process of sedating, then carefully moving the animals to this new location just 5 miles down the road. The sanctuary tells us the sedation is a delicate process and that they work for years with the animals, so they take the sedation willingly.
Once we had them under sedation, we vaccinated them, we pulled blood on them, we started IV fluids on them to make sure that we could monitor them under anesthesia while we moved them out here. We're gonna have a whole parade. You know, it's kind of a subdued one. You know, but all of the staff, volunteers, those who have made this project happen are kind of have a nice little caravan. It's somewhat of a ceremony for us to get her over there. And then afterwards, we'll regroup, and we've got a strategy, especially moving the larger animals over the next few days. But some of the smaller animals, like our owls, our hawks, our falcons, our skunks, our possums, it'll just be a nice slow, you know, the idea really is slow and steady wins the race on this. You know, we're not looking for craziness and chaos. It's very methodical. We want to make sure that our animals get there safely, and we want to make sure they're comfortable, and this is really an enjoyable experience, not only for the animals, but for our staff and volunteers. Okay, so this morning is, you know, our ceremonial first move, and it only seems fitting that it would be Oliver. But as I was just saying, you know, Ollie being here, we didn't know that she was going to make it to see the new campus, so I think it's only fitting that she'd be the first to head over there. Anybody think they can get her to hoot? Ollie. Right now she's just annoyed at all of us. She's like, why am I out of the air conditioning? But Oliver. Sarah. Here she comes. I'm so glad Cole made it. Your new welcome desk.
How are you feeling about it? I want to get oils on him every 15 minutes. Premolar, and then the second premolar is loose on the upper right. Hold on a second. There he goes, guys.
I'm just good girl, Fred. Go on. Good girl.
Just closing the gate. Gotta make sure you're secure. I'm very excited for the day that hopefully it'll be like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and you just open the gates and it's just this amazement, wonderment.